Hey, Freedom Family, I am so glad you're here at underscore Freedom for Life underscore, where we give you the tools, the truth, and the knowledge to take you from where you're at to where you're called and created to be. And I got to tell you, I am really overwhelmed for today's conversation because today we're going to be talking about how heroes are made, really giving you the tools for transformation in your life. So let's get started, shall we? And as we're getting started today, could you do me a favor? As always, come on, become part of the Freedom Family, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell because family talks and we want you to be a part of every conversation that we have. Hey, if you've ever been a part of anything that we do in our Freedom for Life, Life Mastery community, whether it's in our Facebook, our YouTube where you're at right now, our Instagram, it's in any of our classes, Freedom Basics, Freedom in Marriage, Kairos, Life Mastery, any of these areas you've been in, you know this one thing, we talk about life mastery. What you may not know is that there's a core scripture that we use for life mastery, and it's John 8:36. It says, "He who the Son sets free is free indeed." And believe it or not, Jesus meant it when he said that. So what we understand is that freedom looks like something in every area of your life. And what it looks like is life mastery. You living out the life that you're created for. And that mastery takes a mindset that allows you to maximize your ability to live free. And I know that the question you have, okay, so I want to live free. What tools do I have? Well, I'm glad you've asked because that's exactly what I'm going to give you right now. There are 3 tools, as always, that if you implement these tools, you will actually start walking towards the freedom that you've been created for, the freedom that you've desired to. And the reason is, I have a scripture, it's Philippians 4:8, and that scripture is where the author talks about this, whatever things are true, right, just, whatever things are pure, lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there's any virtue, if there's anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things. It all comes down to a mindset of life mastery, and what that means is being able to grasp a hold of, to be able to focus on and concentrate on those things that are good and right and just and true in your life. And so these 3 tools start with the first one, and the first one is resolve. And what it means is to resolve to focus forward. What that tool is you resolving to focus forward, meaning this, that you're going to keep your focus, your attention, your intellect, your mindset, your thought process on the positive, empowering things in your life. Challenges can come in your life, but you don't give them any attention except for the attention they need to be resolved. Because if you give them any more attention than that, they have the chance to steal your mindset, your thought process, your emotions, and your attitude. And so we resolve to focus forward, focus on the empowering things of our life. The second one is this. The second tool is recognize. Recognize and take out the trash. What that means is challenges, issues, struggles, strife, all sorts of things are always going to be vying for your attention. What I need you to do is to not let them. Taking out the trash literally means that I only have enough energy, time, and thought process for those things that are driving my life forward. If they're disempowering, if they're disassociating, if they're those things that bring negativity into my life, I don't have time for them and I discard them. Be relentless in releasing negativity out of your life and only receiving and keeping the positive. Recognize that noise will always be there, and you have every right to refuse to give it access to your mental space. The third R is refuse. Refuse to be on autopilot anymore. The fact of the matter, at the very core of life mastery, it is this, that I choose to live life by design, not by default. At the end of the day, we have a choice, and the choice is we can either take the convenience of becoming a victim and being a bystander on our own life, or we can choose to be the victor and the hero in our own life. At the end of the day, your life will be the sum total of what you believe it's going to be. And when I refuse to be on autopilot, what I choose to be is a person who's empowered to live my life, to have an impact in it. At the end of the day, comes down to this. My life is either going to be the sum total of the things I do to impact it. I'm going to impact my life, or it's going to impact me. The choice is yours. It literally comes down to one simple truth. You're either happening to your life or your life is happening to you. And the choice is yours. Being a hero, being a person of life mastery is a person who is happening to their life. They make choices, they're empowered, and they're doing the things to drive their life towards the conclusion that they were created to. It comes down to those three things: to resolve, right? To resolve that you're going to focus forward, to recognize and take out the trash, and to refuse. Refuse to live on autopilot any longer. If you put these three tools into practice, you will be a person of life mastery. And you will have the life that you're created for. I guarantee it. You are that person in your own life. You're a hero waiting to happen. And so why not just happen to your life rather than letting your life happen to you? Yeah, Mark, and I am so glad you're here at _freedom4life_, where we give you the tools, the truth, and the knowledge to take you from where you're at to where you're called and created to be. I love that you're part of the community. If you could do me a favor, don't just check us out here. We have Instagram, we have Facebook. Check those out as well. They are in the description down below. The pictures up here, the description's down there. Do this favor for me. Hit a comment down there. Let us know that something we're doing resonates with you. Also, if there's a subject that you want. Hey, these are all life mastery tools, small nuggets in a much larger course that gives you step-by-step processes on how to live out your freedom journey in accelerated fashion. That Facebook and Instagram location, DM me on those so that we can get you in this class. It'll change your life forever. But at the end of the day, do me the favor and dominate your day.